All right, we
We're
are
live.
live. Yeah, let me get the intro real quick. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is. All right, everybody, we are back live for the Third Floor Comics podcast. We got to cut it short a little bit today because Tim's got some a major announcement that he wants to do. So we're gonna cut it short. But you go ahead, Tim. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're fine. I'm using a different camera tonight, so I'm kind of looking at the camera a little different tonight. So I'm a little off kilter.
You are very crystal clear, by the way.
Really?
Yes, very, very clear. I mean, I can tell. Matter of fact, your camera looks 10 times better than mine. So I got to do a little upgrade here. Maybe do a little bit of hand modeling.
That's actually the stock camera on this computer. So wow, I'm impressed.
It's very, very good. Very, very good. So Tim has some important stuff. We're gonna have to cut it short tonight, but he's got some very exciting news.
And, I'll let y'all know all the news tomorrow, but I can't talk about it tonight, really. So,
yeah,
but it's big.
Big. It's very, very
big.
Very, very big. No babies though. No
babies. No, not that I know of.
No babies. No babies. So tonight, Tim and I, we were going to talk about some sports movies and talk about our favorite sports movies and some Thor: Love and Thunder. And speaking of babies, if Superman could actually impregnate Lois Lane, we got a comment here.
Man, I think that's probably a whole show unto itself.
You're playing Jack Sparrow in Pirates. It's possible he may.
It's possible because I don't think his career is going anywhere for a while.
Yeah, Johnny's not looking too good. He's not on the same lines of the Flash, but Johnny's not looking too good.
Man, I can't wait to watch that Lifetime movie though. It's gonna be great.
You want Johnny Depp?
Yeah, the Johnny Depp, Amanda Heard, or whatever her name is, Heard. That Lifetime movie is gonna be fantastic.
Yeah,
especially the defecation scene.
Well, who doesn't like a good hot steamy poo?
That's right. Hey, usually got to pay extra for that. Okay.
Yeah. I want to quick. I'm sure you've seen it. I actually posted it the other day, but the Thor: Love and Thunder. Sorry, I couldn't get it as big as the screen, but the Thor: Love and Thunder trailer is out. You have seen it, right?
I've seen this trailer at least twice, if not 4 or 5 times.
What do you think?
I've been waiting for this movie all year long, and I'm just even more stoked for it now. The comic series that movie's based on is absolutely fantastic. It's one of my best. It's one of my favorite comic book stories as it is. So to see them kind of work some of that into the MCU, I'm really excited about. I don't think they'll work the whole storyline into it, but if they work half of it into this movie, it's gonna be fantastic.
Yeah, the one thing that I was kind of curious about, because a lot of times what happens in movies, they'll give you the trailer and they'll have other characters in the movie. So what I'm worried about is that Guardians of the Galaxy is only going to be in it for like the beginning of the movie, and then maybe show up at the end. And I mean, even though it is a Thor movie,
I hope so. I mean, I like Guardians of the Galaxy, and they're good for some comic relief, but I hope this is a straight up Thor movie.
Yeah,
the idea of seeing Jane take off the helmet as Thor, the all the speculation that Beta Ray is going to be in this one, the appearance of Null, all that's just, it gives me chill bumps talking about it. I'm absolutely stoked for it. The only negative things I've heard from people so far is they're worried about it being too much of a comedy versus the comic book. And the comic series that's based on, it's a run of 25 books. There's nothing funny about it whatsoever. I mean, there's no humor in that storyline whatsoever. So,
well, I mean, here's the thing though with that is that Thor: Dark World was a little bit serious, sort of,
and horrible.
Yeah, it was awful. It was awful. The third Thor, I thought was fantastic. Especially you can't go wrong with Jeff Goldblum.
No,
can't. And then not to mention too that Mark Ruffalo was actually Bruce Banner. 90% of the movie. So So that was good too. But Dark World was awful, and maybe this fourth one will have a more serious tone. But just going by the trailer, there is some comedy to it. But it happens. It happens. Just as long as it doesn't go along the lines of Iron Man 3 or
Yeah, God, that was awful.
yeah, that was really bad. And Ant-Man and Wasp was kind of like right behind it. But
It wasn't too bad. Yeah.
we see Natalie Portman and old Thor, and then I actually had a picture. I like that right there. But Natalie's all buff right
Now
there.
yeah, she is. There's one person that mentioned on one of the groups I'm on that mentioned that in one of the scenes it doesn't look like Natalie Portman really. It looks like Kate Blanchett,
Mhm.
which didn't she play Hela?
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
So if it is Kate Blanchett in that role, maybe there's some sort of Lokiness kind of tomfoolery going on too.
Speaking of Loki, I'm wondering. Well, I don't know if he can come back or not. I don't know.
Dead.
He is dead. He is dead. So, but I'm excited about it, and I can't wait for it to come out. And of course, Doctor Strange is right there, in front of that. So I am very excited about that.
I got some great news on Doctor Strange a few days ago. Third Floor Comics used to set up beside the movie theater in Nitro to promote all the comic book movies, and just they had a change of management a while back, and just it didn't work out any longer. We didn't fit in each other's molds, I guess, for a while. The manager from this movie theater Nitro contacted me last week and asked me to bring Third Floor Comics out for the grand opening weekend of Doctor Strange.
Oh,
So Third Floor Comics will be on site on the Friday, at least the Friday and Saturday night of the opening weekend of Doctor Strange at Great Escape in Nitro. And I'm so excited to be back there for that event again.
well, you'll have to remind me of that because I'm going to have to come down there and check that out.
We'll have to do like a live podcast from there or something.
Yeah, absolutely.
Be fun.
Absolutely. Yeah,
We
absolutely.
can do one during the movie if you want.
We might get hit with stuff.
Yeah, maybe popcorn, ice.
We might get hit. Yeah, so we don't want any Mike Tyson violence. we don't want any Mike Tyson violence. But yeah, I'm excited about Thor coming out. I'm excited about Doctor Strange coming out. We got about 20 minutes left here. So what I want to do here is real quick. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? I thought I uploaded it. Apparently I didn't. So actually I do. So Tim had asked me a question the other day. If I thought that Superman and Lois Lane could have a baby. And I don't. Well, first of all, let me say she's my favorite Lois Lane. She's my favorite Lois Lane. Jamie Summers says Mr. Baseball. I actually have Mr. Baseball in here for you, Jamie.
It's a Thomas Selleck one, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. And Mr. Destiny was Jim Belushi.
Okay, I forgot about Mr. Destiny.
Patty CK says hi, Tim.
Hi, Patty.
So Tim had asked me if I thought that Lois Lane could bear the child of Superman, and I'm thinking that it's possible, but I'm thinking, and I don't say this sarcastically, I mean, even though they're fictional characters, excuse me, but I would say probably the end result would be it taking Lois's life. I would say so, yeah.
Now, the new Lois Lane Clark Kent show that's on CW now.
Mm-hmm.
I've watched the first 4 or 5 episodes of it, and it does have Clark and Lois having children. They have 2 teenage boys, and the show is mostly it's less about Superman than it is a family drama.
Mm-hmm.
So in that timeline, yes, they've had children that are maturing into adults, and they're going through the regular trials and tribulations of a family. So, but I'm always thinking too that, the physical aspects, can Lois's body handle a super child? The only reason the way I think she possibly could is Superman derives his power and strength from the sun. And if the children actually haven't seen the sun being in the womb for this period of time, then they don't have any actual superpowers as a baby yet. And that'd be my only logic to actually cycling through it.
I could see that. I could see that. I just hope, like I said, even though they're fictional characters, I hope in the end result wouldn't be that she, died while giving
Dies
birth.
childbirth.
Yeah. So
Now, Wonder Woman, she would be the perfect candidate for Superman's baby.
yeah, she's
right.
Amazonian. How do you say that? And she's got powers herself. And yeah, you're absolutely right. But I just don't know if I don't even know how you get an island of just women anyway. So that's another.
I don't know. I don't know how that works.
I don't know how that works either. So, but yeah, Wonder Woman would be a great suitor to bear Superman's children.
Guys, when you're watching this on the back end after the shows went on reruns on Facebook, give us your comments underneath to let us know what you think about the Superman and children theory or thoughts. What's up, Tim Steele?
Absolutely. Timmy Steele. Absolutely. So, and again, for those just joining us, Tim has a big announcement that he's going to do tomorrow. He's not going to do it tonight. He's going to do it tomorrow. Big announcement. And so we're going to have to cut the podcast short here tonight because he's got some things he has to do. But for the remainder, Tim and I are going to talk about some of our favorite sports movies. Tim was supposed to make a list. I don't know if he did or not.
I didn't make a list.
He has it up here on the internal notepad.
Yeah, I've got it somewhere. I've got a sort of list. I want to pull quotes from each movie and quiz Melvin if he could name the movie, match the movie with a quote. But I just didn't have time to do that this week.
Wait, you know what? I will say though that all the tools that we have here that we use, like like putting pictures up and things like that, Tim has those same abilities on his side of the screen, and I think that Tim put some stuff together. So I'm going to give Tim an opportunity to work his magic and see if he can navigate it.
I have the ability, but Melvin has the skills. Okay, Melvin is the Superman of this program. I'm the comedy sidekick for doing it. So but go on.
I was just say if you got something, let's see.
Let's see what I got here. Hey, you can go into share slide, share screen, video photo.
Kobe says he hope it's good news.
It is great news.
Tim's giving away free Legos to everybody. Kobe.
What's not what I want to do? Oops.
Oh, he turned the volume up. I said you turned your volume up.
Oh shoot. Okay. How do I do this now? Settings, mute, share screen, maybe.
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead.
That works. Okay. Oops.
Elizabeth.
Did that work?
No.
Well, did that work?
Mm-mm.
No. Well, maybe we'll come back to this later.
Tim and I will have to come back to that later. So in the meantime,
like I said, Melvin's Superman when it comes to this. I'm just the lowly Riddler when it comes to trying something like this.
the Riddler. So what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna put up some movies. Tim's gonna go through his mental list. Hopefully he didn't put the list where he puts other things that he finds like a month later and it was right there all along.
I actually have the list right in front of me here. Okay.
All right. So if you want to, I got about 9 movies that I don't have them in any particular order. These are just my personal favorite movies. I don't necessarily have them ranked as the all-time greatest sports movies, but let me see what this is here. Tim still said ha ha ha. So what I'm going to do here is you want to go ahead and give off a couple of yours. You have yours ranked?
I don't have mine ranked, but okay. I do have a favorite. But what I try to do, I wanted to pick 3 basketball, and I didn't get around picking basketball.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have any basketball movies, unfortunately, but going for my top 3 baseball movies would be Bull Durham, A League of Their Own, and The Rookie.
Go ahead. I actually have. Do I have a baseball movie in mind? Let me see. No, I don't have a baseball movie in my top 9. I'll give you a couple of mine. Let me see here. Elizabeth said no pride of the Yankees.
It's black and white. I can't handle black and white sports movies.
And see, what's funny is Tim makes fun of me because I can't handle English movies, and he says use subtitles. You know, Tim,
Yeah.
I'm sure you've got a pair of those old cereal box.
The red and green, or the blue and green lenses. Blue and red.
There you go. Put those on while you watch the Pride of the Yankees. So I'll give you 3 of mine, and like I said, these aren't in any particular order, and I actually have some pictures. So, but if I come across one of yours, I'll put it up there too. So one of my favorite movies of all time, sports movies anyway, is the remake of The Longest Yard. Love it, absolutely love it. I think it's great. I'm not big on Adam Sandler's early '90s stuff, so let me see here.
I forgot about Wildcats.
I actually do have Wildcats and Hoosiers here. They're not on my list, but I have pictures of them for you, Elizabeth. Though, see, I'm in Elizabeth's head, even though she's a Raiders fan. But another one that I have, actually, I do have a baseball one, Major League. I actually have Major League as one of my all-time favorite movies. I have a picture of it here, and then another one that I have is, where did it go? It's Kingpin. Even though it's bowling, and you and I talked about this the other day, but really constitutes as a sport.
I have Kingpin in my other sports category.
More of a recreational.
No, I broke it down into baseball, basketball, boxing, football, and other sports.
Mm-hmm.
So Kingpin is definitely in my other sports top 3.
Well, another one for me, I'll give you a third one since you gave me 3. Another one is of mine is Above the Rim. Above the Rim was a movie, I believe it came out in '94, and of course, as you can see, it stars Tupac Shakur and has a young Marlon Wayans in it. But so go ahead. I got 3 there, Tim. Go ahead with another 3.
Let's see here. Coming down to boxing was next on my list.
Mm-hmm.
Cinderella Man, of course, Rocky, and all that's not boxing, Warrior, which is MMA, which is a fantastic film.
Warrior, I'm trying to think. I haven't seen that one. What is that? What decade is that from?
2000s.
2000. Okay.
Early to probably mid 2000s.
I've got, and again, these aren't in any particular order. We got 4 comments there. What is that? Tom Hardy. Yeah,
Tom Hardy's in it. Yeah,
Rusty said he was just thinking about that. I've got another 3 of mine. No particular order. Let me find it here. There was Kingpin right there.
Yeah.
Earlier. Great movie. One of my favorites here, if I can find it. Where did it go? Here we go. So one of my favorite movies, sports movies of all time, is White Men Can't Jump. I thought the story was great. The actors were great. You had a young Woody Harrelson and Wesley Snipes and what was her name? Rosie Perez.
Yeah.
At that time in the early '90s, Woody and Wesley were like that duo. Because they came out of the '80s doing Wildcats and they did White Men Can't Jump and they had Money Train and there was a couple other movies I believe that they were in together too. But weren't they on a TV show together? Well, it wasn't Cheers, but
I don't know if they're on a show or not. That's White Men Can't Jump came out when he was still in Cheers, wasn't it? Or was it right after he left Cheers?
It was 91, 92. White Men Can't Jump came out. So Cheers, I think Cheers wrapped up in 94, 93, 94. Yeah. So he was still on Cheers, yeah. But I got White Men Can't Jump. I got and let's see. I got Waterboy, of course.
I believe I've got Waterboy in my football list. I do, actually.
And who else you got?
Football list. I've actually got 4 on the football list. Waterboy, of course. Any Given Sunday, which I think is the best football movie ever. Invincible and Varsity Blues. Which Varsity Blues is kind of dumb. You know, it has that real 90s kind of feel to it. But it's one of those movies I could throw. I thought I could throw on the TV and fold laundry and watch it all day long. So
Necessary Roughness. Does Necessary Roughness make it? Not on mine. Not on mine.
I didn't make mine either. I think I've seen that once and just it might have been good. I just don't remember enough about it to watch it again.
Another one of mine is let me find it here.
The Replacements.
Gridiron Gang. Gridiron Gang. Huh?
What is that?
That had. This was when The Rock was really coming up in movies. It was based on a true story, and he has these kids that are just labeled the bad kids. They go to a school that's kind of like I guess it would have been like Cabell for us.
Uh-huh.
And they build a football program.
Oh.
And these kids have troubled past, and some of them were violent and things like that. But that's what that movie. Michael W. Kelly says, "Hey,
does The Rock have hair in there?"
He does. It's receding. But he's also got the body of me if I were 6'4". He's
very lean there, isn't he?
It's funny to see him in that picture because he looks like he's about 100 pounds. In reality, he's about 230, 240, but he's very lean. Yeah.
On a side note, on a total 180 degree side note, but that's brought The Rock up. Did you see where The Rock was listed as a potential presidential candidate for 2024?
He's been joking about it, and I think that he's joked about it, but I think he's Friday Night Lights, Remember the Titans. Yeah. But I think there's some kind of seriousness to it. I think he kind of put out feelers there just to see people's reactions to it. But
his whole show is based on it. The sitcom.
Mm-hmm.
It could be worse.
Yeah. It could be worse. Who do you got left on your list there of
I've got down my other sports category now.
Mm-hmm.
And we've already discussed Kingpin, which is an absolutely fantastic movie, another Woody Harrelson sports movie.
Mm-hmm.
2 that are one is a hockey movie and one is a golf movie, actually.
Mm-hmm.
The golf movie is Tin Cup. Little known movie, I think, but
Kevin Costner with Rene Russo.
Yeah, one of Costner's better films, I think.
A lot of people don't know this about Rene Russo. She was a model.
No kidding.
Before I don't know if she did the same time as acting, but yeah, she was a model. Yeah.
And Don Johnson had a small role in it. It's fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Jockey. I haven't seen Jockey. Michael Kelly says my favorite sports movie was Jockey in 2021.
Hey, now I ain't nothing wrong with that. 2021. I have to check that out.
Check on it. And my last, and probably one of my all-time favorite movies is Goon.
Goon, yeah.
Love that movie. I've watched it. I watched it actually, and when it ended, I watched it again, back to back. One of the few movies I've done that with.
One of my, I don't know if I would say this is my second favorite movie, but if I can find it here. This is up there on the list for me.
Of course.
And it's one of those things, unfortunately. It's one of those things where it has actors. Seabiscuit, wow. It's one of those things where it has actors like from a generation. Vince Vaughn is generational. Ben Stiller is generational, and Justin Long is generational. And it's something that if you had kids today watch, they probably wouldn't get the humor in it at all.
It was great though.
Yeah. My favorite sports movie here, and I actually have it here. Let me find it. Because I know you got to go. We got to go. Let me see here. If I can find it here. So my favorite sports movie of all time, for me, is Glory Road. And I think if you've never seen it, it's a very good movie. It's based on a true story about the Texas Western Championship basketball team. They were the first team to put 5 African-American players on the floor in a championship game. They actually beat Kentucky that had later on Pat Riley on it.
Oh, really?
Very, very good movie. Very, very good movie in it.
I watched that one. I watched that when it first came to DVD, but I haven't watched it since. Really, I enjoyed it. I liked it. Just stop my normal rotation. It's pretty serious.
Yeah, it is. I'm going to run through real quick before we go. Just some old school movies and greatest game ever played. Legend of the Bagger Vance. Yeah. I actually talked Matt Damon. Yeah. I'm gonna run through these movies real quick. You can keep talking. I'm just going to run through them.
Honorable mention. I think it's overrated. Caddyshack.
I don't know if you put Karate Kid in there or not.
No, not really.
Major League Classic. Hoosiers.
I picked up a great Hoosiers replica movie prop last week from one of their stadium seats.
This is probably the first football movie that I had ever watched as a kid. Wildcats with Goldie Hawn and Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson.
Yeah.
You remember this right here?
Oh God! Unfortunately,
look at RDG. I mean, Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
Look at Robert Downey Jr. Field of Dreams.
There's two actors that have taken a completely different paths in life. I mean, Robert Downey and Anthony Michael Hall.
And that was his big movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And now you see him as like little tidbits and extras and stuff.
Yeah.
Is that Bloodsport or
Kickboxer?
Kickboxer. That's basically the same film, I think.
Yeah, it is. Over the Top.
God.
Here's Bloodsport. That dude right there.
The guy on the left.
Yeah, he was a beast.
Yeah. He's in both the movies, though, isn't he?
I believe so. Yeah, I believe so. Of course, your Rocky movies. I went back a little bit. I've never seen this, but The Best of Times with Robin Williams and
I haven't seen that. I've watched that once or twice and forgot about
Kurt Russell. Of course, the Sandlot. Rudy. Happy Gilmore. My favorite scene in Happy Gilmore. Good old Bob.
This is wrong.
A League of Their Own. Great movie. Jerry Maguire. Tin Cup. Space Jam. This is a classic right here. Cool Runnings. We got a bobsled team. Any Given Sunday. Rookie of the Year. This guy will later go on to be an American Pie. The Sixth Man with Marlon Wayans, Kadeem Harrison, excuse me. Balls of Fury. Oh, I forgot about.
I love Balls of Fury. That almost made my my list.
Yeah, I forgot about Balls of Fury. Mighty Ducks. Remember the air up there, Kevin Bacon, where he goes to Africa.
I remember it being on, but don't think I ever watched it.
It's just a sport. It's a mental sport. I don't know about.
Hey, all sports are mental.
Yeah. Let's see here. Blue Chips.
No tea.
Yeah. You know, that's the movie where that happened right before the NBA draft in '93.
Really?
And in that movie, they cast Penny Hardaway in the movie. And after Shaq being with him in the movie, he told Orlando, "I want him on my team."
Really?
So that's why Orlando drafted Webber first overall, and then traded him for Anthony Hardaway because Shaq said, "I want this guy on my team." Yeah. Waterboy, the program. Yeah, Jeff Ware, Blue Chips, absolutely. Days of Thunder. Mr. Destiny, a great movie. This right here is something that Celtic Pride is something that you'd watch like at 3 o'clock in the morning at the hospital, you know?
Yeah.
42
was great.
Yeah. Let's see. Blades of Glory. This right here was terrible. I have so many friends that liked the movie. I just thought it was terrible.
I love that movie.
Terrible. He Got Game.
That's a good movie.
Mm-hmm. The original Bad News Bears. Slapshot. Talladega Nights. Oh yeah. Talladega Nights. Rollerball. I'm almost done here, Tim. The Blind Side.
Blind Side is really good.
I have not watched The Wrestler yet. I need to. I'm ashamed. I'm sorry.
I've watched it once. Cinderella Man.
Ladies love and basketball.
I've never seen it.
It's got Omar Epps in it. Yeah, Ali. Nacho.
I did not like it. I wanted to like it so much and could not get into it.
It's tough to watch. It honestly is. It's very tough to watch Nacho Libre. This right here, unfortunately, I say this non-sarcastically, not jokingly, but this destroyed Amanda Bynes. Destroyed her.
Oh, I've never. What is that?
She's the man with Channing Tatum and Amanda Bynes.
I skipped that. We are Marshall.
Yeah. Mr. 3000, very funny movie. Bernie Mac.
Love that movie.
Yeah, very, very funny movie. Creed, I honestly didn't think that Creed would be what it is, and I really enjoyed both Creed movies.
Creed is really good.
I have nightmares of Rollerball, seeing that preview every day. Yeah, I got the original Rollerball in there, Jeff. Oh, but that's it there. So, guys, don't forget we got to cut it short today. Tim's got some things to take care of.
I got to run, guys,
but Tim will let you guys know tomorrow what's going on. The Thursday thing, I'll get it right down one day. I'm gonna have to put a sign in front of my face here. Thursday.
I skipped the Thursday thing tonight because I got something better going on Thursday night. Okay.
All right.
We'll be back next week with the Thursday sale.
There you go. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys, and be sure to get a hold of Tim. Take a look at Tim's pages there, Third Floor Comics, Nitro Antique Mall. Check out what he's got going on. It's really awesome stuff, and we'll see you guys here in 2 weeks.
All right. See you guys.